Hello, this is my first attempt at capturing some of the presentations I do at Goldsmiths, because I put a lot of effort in them, and they're not really seen outside of 5 or 6 computer geeks. This is a really bad representation of the kind of work I do at Goldsmiths, because this is optional. I'm pitching video game ideas for a potential game we're going to make, because we got split into 2 teams. Some people doing the demo, and some people doing the engine. And that's more like if you're good at programming, you do that. So I've been stuck in the demo, and this is my chance for people to make a video game I come up with. And the work at Goldsmiths is incredibly difficult, and this presentation poorly reflects that. But enjoy. Let's do this. My first idea is like a first-person Mario deathmatch. This image is from Reddit. It's called Mario's Perspective, and it kind of is inspired, I guess, from Paper Mario, which I thoroughly enjoyed on the Wii. I told my friend about this at Goldsmiths, and he was like, "That's lazy as an artist. All the textures exist." Now, I thoroughly disagree, because we still have to mess around a lot in Maya to make these textures 3D. As I've shown in this papercraft, there's quite a lot of detail on that. And just using existing resources means that there's no artistic squabbles about what direction we all go in. We're all on the same page, we all have the good grounding, and if we have time at the end, because we've used existing textures, then we create our own, and that, speaks for itself. Obviously, because it's a deathmatch, we do the networking, which is a criteria for the engine. There's lots of physics with all the weapons, with the green shell, and probably the reimagining of, say, Bullet Bill, because we're ripping stuff off. We could probably use a Mega Man, and we can reimagine all the resources, and I'd love to remix the Super Mario theme for the game. The main point is that if you use existing textures, then all of the demo team is going to be on the same page. A game like this will be better noticed, and don't underestimate the Nintendo fanboy. So just to prove that, I've got this Freddie Wong video that I'll link that certainly I took some inspiration from in this game. My second pitch is very similar, and I'm predicting here that Luke's going to pitch Super Monkey Ball, because he was talking about it today. And I love Super Monkey Ball. I was brought up with it too. I highly recommend we do some sort of battle system, and arena-based system like that. And just, it's great to not have any tracks, and I say that because I don't want to make an asset like a tree, and I say this because I wanted to make F-Zero X, and just have my tree zip by at 1,000,000 miles per hour would be cruel. And I just want to stick with arenas for that. So also to learn off the cart, because I've invested too many hours in that multiplayer. We obviously have the networking, we have the great balloon health system, and just spitballing here, we can use the different textures, like blue for ice, yellow for low friction or bouncing, and obviously, as you can see in the background, we have this multi-level arena, so we can show off all the physics along with our weaponry. And the big difference between kart and the deathmatch first-person idea is, which person do we choose? And this is a question for the engine team, because from an assets perspective, we still have to do the character textures, so it means no difference to us. My final and most brilliant and original idea is Knives the Watermelon, except the watermelon is called Knives, and the physics and the networking is going to be approved by Hideo Kojima himself.